Okay, guys, so that was two-player Tuesday, but now we're just in filling time mode. But guess what I fixed? It's the memory card issue that I was having. Where is my... Oh. Yep, it's the other controller. The memory card issue I was having is fixed, guys. So I can finally show you this. We are on Mega Man 5, but...
Where did you put my phone?
It's by my chair. So, let's go ahead and let's show off Mega Man the Power Fighters. This is a Japanese-only arcade release. It never saw release in the US except for in this Legacy Collection.
Oh my god, is it two-player?
No, it is not, sadly.
Grown. Because it looks like it could be. Look at this.
Actually, does it support two-player? Hold on one second. I need to, Hold on 1 second. I need to,
We're doing a test.
Yeah, hold on 1 second, and, let's see. Control setting. Okay. Let's try that again. We might be able to do this two-player.
That would be fun.
I have never tried this two-player.
I've never played Mega Man before.
No, this isn't really Mega Man. This is like Goofy style, but you'll like it. It's cool. There's a lot of weird Japanese Mega Man games that never made it. Okay. So hit buttons. Can't join in?
No.
Okay, well, sadly.
Alright.
So, you get 3 different courses. I'm going to try Mega Man 1 and 2 with Protoman because he's the coolest, obviously. And...
Now I'm going to be all sad and forlorn and dejected. This was our first two-player Tuesday, so we really didn't prepare a whole ton because we're just like, I don't know what else to do! But next month we'll be better prepared.
And in true Mega Man fashion, you get his weapon. And so now we're going after Woodman. Is he wearing underpants?
Yes. He was totally wearing some... He's sporting some boxers. Welcome, Wagner.
select.
Oh, so this is kind of like a never been played for you now, isn't it?
Kind of. Yeah, that's so I'm dead.
Ugh. It's got such an awesome song.
Yeah. You can select the other weapons, I just cannot remember how to do it.
We used to have a like figurine of Protoman that we got at like Big Lots one year. I don't know what happened to him. I think he fell apart, fell off the shelf, and just got
Probably
broken or something.
Crashman.
Crashman needs to cut down on his sugar intake.
Ah, there we go.
Hence, because you sugar crash. That's not crash. I'm horrible. It's like, I make bad luck jokes.
Yay! If you choose the other paths, you fight different bosses. But... Crash Bomb! Oh, Cutman, like, cuts open the, background to appear.
Cutman really shouldn't do that. It's bad. He needs to see something. Or he just runs with scissors. That too. That's not good either. I don't like that move.
Haha. Green Protoman looks pretty kick-ass, gotta say. Rolling Cutter.
Does it randomize it?
No, it just looks like it does. Heatman. Ah! got a new weapon, Atomic Fire. And Iceman.
Ready? Go!
There. I think the flash indicates that that's his weakness.
That would make sense. I mean, you did use fire on him.
No, at the end there I was using Gutsman's thing. Was there any doubt?
Yellow Devil. Yellow Devil is one of the hardest bosses ever.
Yes, it is. Yeah. Riley, nice skirt.
How come when you defeat Wily doesn't give you right?
Come on.
Maybe it is like the other game. If you die at the boss, it's over.
Maybe. Anyway, that's just wanted to show you guys that because it's cool. It doesn't take very long to play through. There are multiple paths, but they only differ in the enemies that you face and the weapons that you get. It's neat.
I think it's neat.
It is neat.
You're gonna play 5 for the people?
I'm gonna play 5 for the people. We're gonna do Mega Man 5. Mega Man 5 is another one that I owned as a child. I didn't like it as much as 4, but I've since come to appreciate it a lot more. It's not my favorite, but it's a very good game, and it's right up there. Like, I think basically, like, 2, 3, 4, and 5 are all, like, my top-tier Mega Man picks. Oh my god. Protoman is behind it this time. So this is the lineup. This was where they were starting to run out of ideas. We're gonna start with Starman. This game revised the Mega Buster. As you can see, it shoots a little bit bigger. This game is also harder than 4. In 4, I could afford to take occasional breaks to let you enjoy the music, but here I pretty much always got to be charging because the game actually expects you to pretty much be charged constantly. Which is something that I've noticed about 4. I think that 4 was intended more for, like, you would play with just the normal gun, and, like, charged shots were added later. And I feel like this one was designed from the start with the idea that you would be able to charge your shots. Here we go! Starman. As you can see, he's somewhat similar to Woodman and Skullman in that he has a barrier up, which he launches at you. And there we go. One down. Starman has a somewhat useful barrier weapon. Most barrier weapons, in my experience, are terrible. The only good one, really, is Rolling Shield from Mega Man X, which we will get to eventually. It's not on this collection, but I have the collection that it's in. But Star Crash isn't terrible. Next one we're going to take on is Gravity Man, who has probably the coolest stage in any Mega Man game in history. So, I really like this guy's stage. So that's the gimmick right there.
It invert your ass.
Yep, when you cross these barriers, and the arrows change direction, so does gravity.
At least if you fall up, it doesn't kill you, right?
Oh, it can kill you. You wanna die? Like, it can kill you.
Ow, Smurf. Oh, I just hit a Charlie horse in my foot. God, this guy.
He's a lot worse than other big, stompy, like, robot enemies because he will actually...
He will actually stop your ass.
If he's over top of you, he will actually change direction and go straight down on top of you. Don't have a lot of health, but that's okay. We've also got Super Arrow from beating Starman. So there you go. That's 2 down. Gravity Man's weapon, sadly, is not very interesting. It just hits everything on the screen. I think it makes them all, like, fly up into the ceiling or something. But, like, for the most part, it just kills things. You never use it because, you know, you always need maximum in it to kill the guy that is weak to it, which happens to be Gyro Man. So let's take on Gyro Man. Or Euro Man, if you're from Greece. That was a joke. Taps Mike, is this the one?
Your name is Copter. It's the name. I'm going to Robo Gyro. Got these kitchen dishes.
So, you may have noticed that in the last stage I picked up a power-up that looked like an N. This game introduces a new character by the name of Beat. It is a bird, but...
And yes, that's exactly what you want to do to him.
But you can only get him if you find all of the letters in the stage to spell out Mega Man 5.
It's not Mega Man 5, it's Mega Man V.
That's true.
So,
if you see it right here,
in this number 5.
In this version, it is actually the number 5. In the original NES version, it does say 3. It's one of those like weird changes that they made when they updated this for the collection here.
I guess for clarity's reasons.
I guess something like that.
We're not teaching kids Roman numerals anymore. And with everything else they don't want to teach your kids in school. And to avoid getting political stuff there.
I like the poll they did where like parents were asked if they thought that like kids should be taught Arabic numerals in school, and most of them said no.
Did they do this poll in Florida by chance?
I think it was across the country, but yeah. If you don't know, I won't tell you. I'm not going to spoil the surprise.
But those of you that do know, you're face palming like right now.
But,
although you know Google is the thing, you just look at it.
Google is an enemy. Just like, what's that turtle? Gamma?
Well, Gamma is a friend to children.
If you position yourself just right, that guy will just spawn. So we're going to use G-Hold. This is also the first game where it actually shows the name of the weapon rather than the name of the boss. There, that's all Gravity Hold does. Gyroman's weapon is actually pretty cool. Gyro attack. It's kind of like Magnet Missile from Mega Man 3, but you can control it. So you can press up or down while it's in mid-flight to make it veer up or down. And we get Rush Jump. So yeah. And here we go with Crystal Man. He's the next guy on our list. Crystal Man, not crystal meth. So with these guys, just like the enemies in Mega Man 1, you want to kill the thing on top and not the thing on the bottom. If you kill the thing on the bottom, it'll just go nuts. This actually reminds me of like a combination of Iceman's stage from Mega Man 1 and Gemini Man's stage from Mega Man 3. And these are random and can very easily kill you, because if you get hit by those mid-jump, you will fall in.
Thanks, Eddie.
Crystal Joe is the new Sniper Joe variant. He's
not very good at his job.
He's pretty shitty. And I think he only exists because they needed another crystal-themed enemy. I couldn't think of one, because if you watch, most of the enemies in this stage have nothing to do with crystals. Here's the revised shield attacker. We saw him in Mega Man 4. Crystal meth. You should definitely change your Twitter handle to that or something. Also, you should get a Twitter handle.
Yeah, no. That would mean being on Twitter.
Rush Coil works very different in this game. In previous games, Rush Coil bounced you up, and then he would just bounce you up like a certain height from a sprint. In this game, Rush bounces up, but about half the height, and then you can jump off him to get the full height. This is a Mega Tank. It's new to this game. When you use a Mega Tank, which you can only have one of, I think, when you use a Mega Tank, you get all your health back, but also all weapon energy. You pretty much need that for the final boss. Going in here with Gyro.
Robo Django.
Robo Django.
Robo Django. Robo Django. So why a spinning blade works on a man of crystals? I'll never understand, but that's okay. This game makes logic zero.
So yeah, I like gyro attack. It's cool. A lot of the weapons in this game are cool.
No, I don't think anybody has a handle on their life. Lives don't come with handles. We just gotta, like, hang on tight to keep from being thrown to the wolves.
My life came with love handles. So, Crystal Eye. That's the new weapon. It's a stupid name. It's kind of not a great weapon. But it works really good against Napalm Man, as you would expect. Napalm Man is one of those, like, robot masters where it's like, this is a really fucking cool design and doesn't deserve to be in a Mega Man game. It deserves to be in, like, something else. Also, I kind of think that this is Vietnam-inspired because of the jungle and stuff, which, if true, has some uncomfortable implication.
Yeah, I don't necessarily like that. I'm just going to assume it's just jungle related because, yeah, it still doesn't work. I mean, everybody's seen Apocalypse Now, and it's not napalm anymore. You know that's what they were going for.
Yeah.
Like, there's no way that is.
Hey, look at that. A hidden passage behind the blocks to get an energy tank.
I don't understand the underground water cave systems.
It's not to understand. Underground, there's water, there's a cave.
I mean, in comparison to... You know what? This game doesn't have to make sense.
It totally has to make sense.
I mean, have you seen Wiley's hair? I'm sure he just designs things because he was drunk one night and just scribbled stuff onto, like, a cocktail napkin at the bar. Well,
isn't Wiley's hair just, like, blatantly stolen from Albert Einstein? I like it when you kill these guys, their missiles die, too.
Oh, thanks for that.
I'm not fool enough to go for that.
Yeah, you're not. You're not. Plus, there's a free. At this point, you have more lives than you have spaceport, which is usually a bad omen to keep getting life after life after life. It usually means it's going to be a disaster.
Well, it's very likely that this will be a disaster, because I have a really hard time beating Mega Man 5 without cheating. Even though these things flash when you hit them, I have never found a way to destroy them.
You probably can't. You're probably just... Well, they also disappear fast, so... Plus, I mean, if they drop something, it's not like you can go get it.
Right.
Oh, now he's tossing his pill stash at me.
Yep. So this is what Crystal Eye does, is when he hits a wall with it, it bounces around. I've never found that to be terribly useful. It pretty much, when I use it, I just shoot it directly. If you use it that way against Napalm Man, you actually do less damage per hit. You can get more hits in, theoretically. In practice, you pretty much can't. And you got Napalm Bomb. So you can commit war crimes of your own. And what better to use Napalm on than Stone? Or Stone the Man.
Would you say he's Rocksteady?
I'm not going to acknowledge that. This is from the era in NES games when everything had babies. I don't know if you remember, like, Mario 3, where, like, the bloopers and the Goombas had babies, and now Mets have babies, and everything is bleeding, and it's kind of stupid. Hey, look at this.
I just chalk it up to Wily once again drawing on cocktail napkins at the bar and he's trying to pick up girls that don't want anything to do with him. Because he's old and creepy.
I'm old and creepy. That doesn't mean that girls don't want anything. I mean, they don't, but it's not because of that.
Oh, it's for a completely different reason, I see.
Yes.
It's like the crack about Zoid. It just happens to me because he's hideous. That guy was tossing walnuts at me.
Yeah, he was. I don't know why they have two enemies like that.
Too annoying to live in this game. Aren't those the bubble bats that have been in every single Mega Man game since inception?
They're redesigned, but they're functionally the same. And they weren't in every Mega Man, they were introduced to Mega Man. In Woodman Station.
Okay, so almost every Mega Man.
Yep. You can go through that, but that just does not move through the base. So.
That goes to a silly place.
There's just an enemy and no power-ups.
As I said, they just win you the lives.
Yeah, they're pretty merciful about extra lives in this game.
Usually in a Mega Man game, you get tons of extra lives. It's like, oh shit.
It's certainly
we in for it now, boys.
This is certainly a harder one than I've already gotten max life. To get up there, you need Rush Coil because this is just a fake. You have to jump. Well, I'll show you that. Even though I don't need it. See, you got to get up here and then you can get it. But I don't know. Or you can use Superhero, I guess. I will eventually show you what Superhero is. It's kind of like Rush Jet, and kind of like the Magnet Beam from Mega Man 1. Yay! Now we gotta go over here to reset these platforms. Need more? There's more in here.
Why don't you refill this one?
I will. I'm not gonna use it. I'm not.
Usually you're quite anal about making sure everything is like maxed out.
It'll get refilled at the end of the stage.
Oh, okay.
I will repeat it. Because we're almost done with this stage. Yay! A superfluous life.
That's what I call my own life. Oh wait, no, that's me. I'm sorry.
N-bomb. That is not something that you should have thought that out, Capcom. Like
Capcom in Japan, the place where it's totally okay to be blackface stuff. Yeah, they didn't. Nor did they care.
Drop a few N-bombs here. This is definitely going to be a description of this video, by the way. Massy drops a ton of N-bombs.
Yeah, but then they'll have to like watch it to figure out when they should be mad at you, and they're like, oh, wait a second.
And then at the end, I actually do drop an N-bomb just for kicks. No.
You've already done some work, so...
I'm not.
You've used to erase this.
I slipped up and But it wasn't directed at anyone, and I immediately clarified that it was not intended.
Yeah, but I mean, the fact that you still used it.
I did, and I feel bad.
Yes, you should.
Anybody who's wondering should watch the Jedi Knight video. That will make it much clearer. I think it's Jedi Knight 5.
Oh, you should just watch them all. They're hilarious.
You should watch them all, because it's a good game, actually.
And it actually is a good one. This is a good one. Even though I'd never be able to play it, because the whole, like, oh my god, you have to... They toot!
Yes, these things too. And I'm going to try to use less charge stuff, because the music in this stage is kick-ass.
We gotta listen for it too.
Yep.
It's like monkey sounds.
You are inordinately pleased by that.
I'm sorry, I like really weird noises in video games. I mean, come on. You know how excited I was when the monkeys happened?
Ugnaughts? They're called Ugnaughts?
They're monkeys.
I'm still pretty sure that that is some kind of, like, racist term in Star Wars.
Now, since they have a term on Jizway for that, Jizway, I don't care! They started it by saying weird things. You just landed right on.
Yeah, by accident.
Oh. That'll never not be old to me. That is adorable.
I know, it's great. I'm so glad they went with that. Now we want P-Stone. Another one that doesn't sound particularly good, Capcom. Chargeman is tough, so... Well, forgive me if he actually beats me.
Well, it doesn't help that the weapon you have to use sucks.
That does not help.
This weapon is, gosh darn awful. But you have energy drinks.
I do.
He toots too!
Yep.
But it's not as cute.
There.
When the Mets toot, it's adorable. When he toots, it's just like, well, I'm over it now.
Yeah.
It's like, Mets didn't toot her! You're not winning any brownie points!
He's not tooting. He's doing a swear, and they have to censor it.
He's swearing at you.
Charge kick. Charge kick is an interesting weapon. I don't know if I would say that it's useful, but it's interesting.
Well, I mean, you use it against one guy, so I mean, it has a use.
Yeah, I mean, it is really good against Waveman. Although Waveman can also be beat with the regular gun. It's... well, you'll see. So this is Waveman stage.
That's how pipe works.
Yep, if you jump up there, you can get health. Going that pipe, and you also can get an extra life. Otherwise, you come out too low to get it.
Mega Man's always had some good games.
It has, yes. You may recognize this if you have played Mega Man 9, because they just wholesale ripped this puzzle off for Splash Woman. It outright has the same solution in everything. It's just that in Splash Woman's version, there are enemies that come at you.
So it's slightly harder.
Yeah, it's slightly harder in Splash Woman's. Slightly.
Oh my god, is Splash Woman the first female robot master?
Yes, she is.
Well, that's...
In Mega Man 9.
It's about damn time! Jeez. 9 games later and you finally put a woman in your game? Wily, come on. Get with the times, man. That just proves my point. Wily's afraid of women.
Of course he's afraid of him. I'm afraid of him.
Well, I know you're afraid of me.
Well, I mean,
Have
can you
seen
blame me?
No! I'm quite terrifying.
You beat me up.
I do not beat you up on purpose.
I like your hat, Mr. Squid.
Does the Mega Man version of an Octorok?
I guess. The rest of the stage, by the way, is like this. It's kind of cool, but also kind of not.
Well, I'm just trying to understand the feasibility of it. Obviously, probably weighs a ton. Surfing.
I mean, it's a robot jet ski thing. It might have like integrated.
We'll just have to assume. Suspend our expectations a little.
Suspend our disbelief.
Yeah, that's what
So-
I meant to say, but my brain just like stopped functioning.
Now I can call beat if I want to. I'm not going to do it yet because I'm going to use it in the first Protoman stage. But we'll instead use charge kick. And I'll show you how this works. Because this is one of those weapons that doesn't work by just pressing the shoot button. So you slide.
I can see this actually being useful against just regular enemies.
I mean, it could be. In practice, it so rarely is, though.
Oh yeah.
I mean, there's like one or two places where it's good.
Like your charge blaster just is way better. You can charge it, you can hold it, you can hold it.
Yeah,
So
and you can actually shoot it rather than having only the slide. And then you get water wave from that, so yay, congrats. So that's 8 robot masters now. So now we gotta go to Protoman's fortress.
he's really behind it, guys. Really, wink, wink.
Yeah, totally.
Wink.
The laziest is definitely Mega Man 6, where the guy behind it is Mr. X, who looks exactly like Wily, but with like sunglasses and a fake beard. And it turns out, I don't want to shock you, it turns out it's Wily in a costume.
Always Wily.
I know.
Like every game, it's Wily. It's Wily. Wily just screams insult to me. Sorry, but it's so true.
So, the easiest way to do this is super arrow, which is kind of like just sticking a plunger on the wall. And refill it, because we're going to need it again. You can use Rush Jet there too. And
Kaiser bots there are dropping stuff.
Yeah. God.
So they gave me an extra life to compensate.
I can't take it.
I know, but that's what they decided to give me. So
That sucks.
couldn't you just rush jet through this?
Yeah, you can.
Well, now you know why they gave you the extra lives.
Okay, well, let's see if I can figure out the pattern this time. There. Damn it! As you can tell, I'm nowhere near as good at this one as I am at 4. Oh, okay. Almost did it. There. So these guys, once you get these guys around you, they just kind of hover around and annoy you. We're going to use Water Wave on this first enemy. And he's just that easy, folks. And on to the next one. Somewhere in the Wily stages is where I like really just fucking use it. I probably have to just get to it. Come on.
I think that's good.
Now, there's no real advantage to using Super Arrow over Rush Coil, except that Super Arrow often uses much less energy. So that's why I keep using it. Super Arrow uses energy for as long as it's in flight. That's what time to cap it off. There. Okay, so this sucks.
Slip.
Thank you. really annoyingly hard.
But do they go when you're charging or when they're charging?
When they're charging. I don't know which these are. Energy tank. Okay. And, you know, might as well catch one of these. Bother with them. Okay, for this guy, we're gonna use beat. This is what beat does. This is the wrong guy. Oh, whatever. This next guy is supposed to be.
No, it still worked.
It did. I gotta refill it because the next guy is really tough if you don't have beat.
She can do a little farming.
Apparently. Anyway, that's what beat does, is it just makes the little bird attack for you. It's just a small energy, I might as well cap off. Whoops. Well, that was dumb. Oh well.
You just shot him out of spite.
Yeah.
Is weapon energy the rarest one?
No. Theoretically, extra lives would be rarest. Weapon energy is actually pretty common. If we were in desperate need of an energy tank, I would go for that. But
You're not.
because it's super easy to screw up here and die.
That's probably what you needed.
That's exactly.
Easy get.
Yep. If you're fast. This time, we actually need these. The last one was me fucking
Just a tasty taste.
Because this guy will freeze you.
Way to go, you beat his ass. Hey,
Yep.
that's why he's named that. Actually, it's not, but it's just fun.
I think that there's like one other game where Beat can attack, and in most other games, Beat is just a like little helpful guy that like pulls you out of pits without losing a life. And we're on to the Protoman stage. So, get it? Ooh. Well, I don't, apparently. Okay, so we're gonna go ahead.
Don't jump.
I'm gonna get this right eventually. I've still got 6 lives.
What true Protomans? Oh no, that one wasn't the real Protoman.
I have no idea what weapon you're supposed to use on this guy because it's so easy to beat. It just the only problem is that he hits pretty hard when he does hit.
It seems like avoiding his attacks is kind of easy.
I mean, if you're good.
Telegraph's pretty hard.
Hooray! You've done well, Mega Man. I never expected you to defeat my powerful Darkman robot. I don't know why. Until now, I have managed to frame Protoman for my crimes, but now the real Protoman has appeared and spoiled my plan. Dr. Light is captive in my lab. Come if you dare. Ha ha ha. With love, Wily.
Wily, with that haircut and that suit, just do yourself a favor and go make some fried chicken. You'll feel better.
Kentucky Fried Robots. And this is Wily's goofy as shit palace. I find the Wily robot, or the Protoman robots, I really, the bosses in the Protoman stages, I don't like them. I don't like the design on them.
They feel so generic.
They also feel like they don't fit in with the Mega Man aesthetic as well as... They feel like they're from a different... Oh boy, here we go.
Staple of every Mega Man.
Yep.
Blind pits. With rows of spikes on each side.
Yep, there's always got to be at least one.
There's always one spike fall.
Ouch.
Oh, you're fine.
I don't know if you noticed either, like, they gave me a choice at one point. Like, one of those choices was literally death. If you go down the wrong...
Do you have anything to share?
No,
Beat?
it's okay, I won't need beat for the rest of the game. You only need him for that one fight. I will refill it if I... Yeah...
Wise decision.
And forgive
this is
me,
where we cheat.
This is where I start cheating because this is where I usually end up dying. That didn't kill me, but
now you can see why he's doing a little save scumming.
Yeah, it's this stage in particular always just like doesn't know wrong. I just cannot do it at all.
This should really just stop being called Wily's Castle and be just called Wily's Repertory.
Are you serious? That kills me? Okay, whatever.
This game violates you in like 1400.
It's usually not bad.
Yeah, but you're being violated pretty hard.
It's because I'm playing garbage for one. You can see that I was not exaggerating. This part gives me all kinds of horrible fits. I don't know why I can't figure out the timing of that. That. It's not really difficult. Ah, god damn it. That was me not paying.
That's me not paying much attention to what I'm doing.
Basically. I can easily do this if I just like, stop fucking around and just do it.
This is like a typical farmer's market with and stuff. Because it just keeps producing eggs.
Yeah. I'm not really low.
You're not. You're actually quite healthy. Which is what which is what I would say.
Well, energy tanks are... Let's see which boss this is. Okay.
He
So
looks
this
familiar.
This guy's
It
gimmick...
looks like...
Shoot his sections.
You shoot him in the head.
Yep. Ouch.
Well, like you said, energy tanks.
So is Samsung.
And once again, someone has to make an appearance. Well, if you want attention, you're going to come here. Yeah.
The main problem with this guy is just that you have to dodge his stupid robots, and you have to hit him so many times.
He's a big old sack of hits. You're almost done.
Yep. If I can just manage to hit him one more time. There we
Hey,
go.
it looks like somebody wants your lap. He's like, I just want attention, mummies and daddies. God, you're such a derp stain.
Okay.
Hey there, Ash.
And this one is one that I almost never beat without cheating.
At least you're honest.
I
At least
have.
you're honest about it. I know you have because.
I have beaten all of these games without cheating.
Well, I mean, you used to actually have this collection of game system that now.
Yeah, the GameCube. Yeah.
Which now is
Trash or something. I don't know.
well, it ain't doing well. That's for sure. And plus, we lost like all of our games. Which makes me sad because we lost 1,000 people. And that makes me the most upset.
I think I grabbed the mount for that.
Yeah, but it's not the same.
I mean, yeah. It's, I want them to re-release 1,000 Year Door on the Switch. It's,
Same. In fact, I want all of them released.
I don't know why they haven't released 1,000 Year Door on the Switch. Or the HD Wind Waker. Like, why is that?
Anything for the Wii U, just put it on this Switch,
Like,
damn it.
I mean, basically, like, why are you keeping it locked
Behind a console
behind the
nobody
console?
buys.
Yeah, behind the worst selling console of all time. And almost everything that was on the Wii U is ported to Switch, so I don't know why those two particular games aren't.
I'm referring to Color Splash. I hope you know that that's the game I'm referring to.
Sure.
Okay. Because the Paper Mario 1000 Year Door was for the game.
I might have said 1,000 Year Door.
You did. But it's Color Splash. It's the only one I've never played for reasons. Oh, yeah, because we refused on Wii U. I mean, we still have a Wii, except it's not with us. We do still technically...
I mean, technically.
It's still technically ours, it's just up with my sister for an undisclosed amount of time, because we're just like, we're fine.
I do kind of miss playing Starman.
Yeah, but that's like the only game we have left besides the ones that she borrowed, which are all Harvest Moon titles. So...
I was really fond of the first Skylanders. And I liked the Skylanders concept and stuff.
Yeah, but after the second game, I was just like, I'm not as into this as I should be anymore. Is that wrong?
I do not know how to beat that guy, other than,
taking a bunch of damage and...
yeah... you can use, like, gyro attack and stuff to hit him. Ouch.
You have an energy tank.
Yeah, I'm gonna have to use one. Basically. Oh, joy, it's this guy. Alright, I'm just gonna use an energy tank because I'm not gonna beat him without it. And, let me resave state. Ouch.
This guy's kicking your ass and taking your name.
Yes, I know.
Let's pretend none of that happened. Shall we? So usually I'm a very anti-save stating, but this is a game that you have played several thousand times.
There. That guy is a pain in the ass.
We're really just trying to showcase the entire game.
Yeah.
It's
I mean, I don't give a shit. Like,
it's for funsies.
If I could do a better job without save states, I would, but I don't think anybody wants to watch me replay the same level over and over again.
Nobody
And
does.
potentially get game over and bounce back to me.
Nobody
so I don't
does.
think anybody gives a shit. So.
Nobody wants to see Captain have fun. Trust me.
Okay, so we're
Boss
already at
rush
the
time.
boss rush. Let's see, who's this?
Gravity.
Gravity. They changed how these work in this game. You can't teleport out without getting the, what's it?
The health orb.
Yeah.
So we have wannabe King Trike trying to kick your butt.
Oh, he failed. Stoned man.
Now you're gonna drop some
Drop
more
a few N-bombs.
Oh.
Okay. Didn't even try.
What works against this guy besides your regular buster?
Theoretically, water wave, but you have to catch him when he's on the ground to hit him. So it's actually easier, in my experience, to use just your regular gun.
Every time he does that cute little, like, thing, I just kind of want to, like, scream some magical girl transformation. Just so wrong.
Well, he's a star.
Magic Team Sparkle! Or whatever. I don't watch many magical girl animes. Probably tell that. I don't do jack shit about any of them.
I watch every single one every day.
I mean, really, I only know the one, and that's because I have sisters that were really addicted to it. Can't say I ever watched it myself. Saw a few episodes and was like, not into this, not sure why you're watching this, but okay.
Okay. This guy. Ah, shit. And I think this is Choo Choo.
Possibly the hardest one.
He just wants to stay on your ass the entire time.
So you would say he has a one-track mind?
I do not remember what's best for this.
So we'll shorty it.
I do kind of remember this now. It's fairly easy. Come on, Wiley.
Miley just seems like he can get 20 minutes on. Always changing lanes, signaling.
Oh yeah, this guy should not have a license.
So being right near the pit, you have the best chance of avoiding those attacks.
Like, I'm just doing this because, like, he's likely to try and go for the middle, and then I can slide away. Okay. Last stage. That was fun.
And you got plenty of
Yeah. You know what this guy's weak to? Oddly enough?
Ooh. Ooh, super era.
Yeah.
It wouldn't be a Wily fight without this.
That's it.
Yeah, you've got like 8 energy.
I've got a W tank too. The main issue with this guy is hitting him.
Yeah, you gotta be kind of quick on the trigger. It seems like as soon as he pops up, you gotta be launching as soon as he's visible.
Yeah, but you can't necessarily. Not a W tank, an M tank.
Which refills absolutely everything.
Yep, refills everything.
Wow. But you only have the one to say.
Yeah.
What a turkey nut.
Yeah, that's predictable for a while. Whatever, I got tanks. Ouch.
Yeah, you're right.
It's okay. He's almost dead. Well, got him almost half, I should say.
You've got Wily on the ropes. Ouch!
He hits really hard.
Yeah, I can see that.
Ah, damn it. And he spends like 3/4 of his time like unable to be hit.
He likes to go into invisible mode though.
Yes, he does.
Because Wily is a giant puss.
Oh, come on, that's good.
I should have, but he didn't.
No weapon is particularly effective against him. I use gyro attack because it's easy to kill him.
When you time it right.
Yeah. Well, when he doesn't appear directly on top of him, too. If you run out of gyro attack, you can just use the buster.
Yeah, I figured as much.
5 more hits and shoot. Three more.
Is the Wily final battle always just like a giant sack of...
No, not usually. This one is because they gave you the mega tank to refill your energy for your weapons. So they kind of...
They wanted you to use it.
Yeah. There.
Dr. Wily, why am I as tall as you?
That is a good question. He's like a child robot. Hey, Dr. L.
Oh, he's even shorter.
And Protoman saves the day. He's down in the corner there.
Yeah. And Wily escapes to points unknown.
Okay. So, yeah, overall, this one was fun. I appreciated it a lot more, like I said, as an adult than I did when I was a kid. It was easy to dismiss because of the goofy art styling and stuff, and like the you got weapon screen get replaced. In the previous games, they always had given you like a full sprite shot of Mega Man. I mean, aside from the first one, and like in this one, they just didn't do that. It's just Mega Man's normal sprite, and they just change his color. Like. But the gameplay's still there. It's still decent.
So is the music.
Yeah.
Choo Choo Man! He will forever be called Choo Choo Man.
The next game, Mega Man 6, was not a huge success for them. It almost killed the franchise, actually. Because Capcom was extremely stubborn and insisted on releasing Mega Man 6 on the NES, despite the fact that the SNES was already out. Now, like, it hit shelves so late in the NES library's life cycle that, like, nobody owned it. And I don't particularly care for 6 myself. I mean, it's okay, but it's definitely one of my list favorite. So this is kind of like the last. This is the last Mega Man game that I look at from the like core series before they did 9 and 10, which were like years after the fact and stuff.
A return to form.
Yeah, like
only because fans were clamoring for anything that resembles Mega Man. So
yeah,
that mighty number 9.
Specifically, like. Old school Mega Man. That's what people wanted, and that's what 9 and 10 are. Is they're a return to the old school. After 6, they went to the Super Nintendo with 7, and then the PlayStation with 8. And 8 is a mess. I'm just gonna say that I do not care for 8 at all. 7 is not great. They released Mega Man and Bass in Japan only.
Yeah, but this collection has it, doesn't it?
No, it's actually one of the few games that's missing from this collection.
Oh, it's the other collection that has it, I think.
No, as far as I know, no collection to date
I
has
could have
it.
sworn.
Nope. You've got the, like, we've got a bunch more secrets. We've got, Picture Set 2, which we can...
Protoman!
Yeah.
Which is his original name?
Knuckle Kid.
Wait, who's Knuckle Kid, or is that just...
That was a prototype name.
That's,
Yeah, these are prototype...
Oh my god, that's so cool.
These are prototype enemies. Some of them made it in, some of them didn't.
Kitty.
That... I can't remember who that is. That's from, like, one of the Game Boy games.
Fortress Designs?
Yeah. This, I think, is a Mega Man enemy.
Those
like,
brainbot things we just
yeah.
saw.
No idea on these guys.
They look like, Robot Masters?
A little bit.
Like from Sigma and Robot Masters?
Yeah, they could be from, like, the X series. Mega Man 5 was right near where the X series came out. Like, it was like Mega Man 6 and Mega Man X released almost at the same time. And, like, Mega Man 7 came out, like, later on the SNES. So, eventually I'm going to have to start branching out and doing X games. But I think I'm going to do all of the Mega Man proper. I probably will not do Mega Man and Bass unless people ask for it, because Mega Man and Bass kind of sucks, to be perfectly honest.
Despite not coming out in the US?
Yeah, there's a reason why it wasn't released. It wasn't super popular in Japan. And also, it was a Famicom game. Like, remember, Mega Man 8 came out on the PlayStation. Mega Man and Bass was a sequel to Mega Man 8 on the Super Famicom. Like, so again, going back to a machine that was already, like, basically dead.
Phasing out.
Yeah. But 6 is kind of a divisive title. It was like, you know, it was the last one on the NES, and they were clearly running out of ideas. Most people agree that 7 is good. Most people are iffy on 8. 6, kind of a mixed reputation. A lot of people will say that 6 is like still a solid game, but like 6 is probably my least favorite out of. Well, no, 8 is probably my least favorite, but 6 is right up there. It's about where the series starts to get a little rocky.
We all know 4 is your favorite, and you can play that thing.
Yes, but like 2, 3, 4, and 5, that entire run in there, like every single one of those games is excellent. Like,
and you've played like at least 20 dozen times as a kid, I'm sure.
Yeah. Yeah. 7 is pretty solid, honestly. I like 7, but like there's some changes in it that I don't like. And then, of course, 8, like I said, I don't like it. But anyway, so that'll wrap things up. Yeah, that will wrap things up.
Slightly different. Next month when we do 2-Player Tuesday, it'll be a little more
yeah, we'll have some,
yeah,
we'll have some more stuff lined up for that.
Well, if you know any 2-player games, arcade or Nintendo, Super Nintendo, Genesis, toss them at us.
I mean, yeah, and like, you know, I've got lots of games in mind too for 2-Player Tuesday. We've got no shortage of games, but like, yeah, feel free to suggest stuff you want to see. And until next time, guys, you know, find somebody you can play 2-player with.